Epic Battles Online, the saga of eternal battles. In ancient times, in a magical and terrifying world known as Eldoria, an ancient kingdom, a constant struggle between peace and war raged on. In this realm, 7 great races lived: humans, elves, undead, barbarians, dwarves, orcs, and the most fearsome of all, dragons. Each race had its own kings, prides, and enemies. But one day, the dark sorcerer Zolmort appeared. He discovered the dark crystal, activated it, and planned to plunge all of Eldoria into darkness. With the crystal's power, he resurrected the dead, controlled the dragons, and turned the wars between races into pure slaughter. Now, Eldoria had to prepare for epic battles to survive. The protagonist of this saga was the young strategist Arlon. Arlon was born in a simple human village, but his father was a great warrior. When his father perished in Zolmort's first attack, Arlon vowed revenge. He defended his village in the initial battles, winning victories, and through this, he unlocked the magical arena called Epic Battles Online. This arena was the battleground for all races, where thousands of soldiers clashed. Each victory unlocked new units, but defeat meant death. Arlon's first epic battle was against the Elven Kingdom. The elves, masters of the forests, were renowned for their swift cavalry and magical archers. King Eltharion hid his army in the forest shadows and ambushed Arlon's forces. Arlon prepared an army of 500 infantry, 200 cavalry, and 100 archers. He positioned them in the phalanx defensive formation: heavy infantry in the front, archers in the middle, cavalry in the rear. The battle began. Elven archers rained arrows from the woods, but Arlon's infantry shielded themselves with their shields and advanced. The cavalry flanked and scattered the elven horsemen. King Eltharion himself entered the fray, but Arlon's royal guards surrounded him, securing victory. From this battle, Arlon unlocked his first new unit, the Elf Archers. His army was now stronger. The next challenge was a clash with the Barbarians. The Barbarians, wild mountain warriors, armed with axes and hammers. Their leader, Grommash, led thousands of barbarians to block Arlon's path. The battle took place on the plains. Arlon now commanded 1,000 soldiers, human infantry, elf archers, and newly unlocked heavy cavalry. He employed the hammer and anvil tactic: archers firing from the rear, infantry holding the defense, cavalry striking from the flanks. The barbarians charged like beasts, but the elf arrows slowed them. Grommash, his personal guard, approached Arlon's king, but the heavy cavalry crushed them. The battle lasted 8 minutes, and Arlon won again. The barbarian axe warriors now joined his ranks. Arlon's win streak reached 5, unlocking his second new unit, barbarian heavy infantry. But the Zolmort power was growing. He resurrected the undead race, granting them dark magic. The undead, composed of zombies and skeletons, were immortal soldiers. Their kingdom marched from Necropolis to assault Arlon's city. This battle occurred in the dead of night. Arlon assembled 2,000 soldiers: humans, elves, barbarians, and newly unlocked dwarf crossbowmen. The dwarves, underground fighters, armed with hammers and mechanical weapons. Arlon formed them in the turtle formation, the entire army in a circle, archers inside. The undead attacked in waves, but the dwarf hammers pulverized them. Zolmort's sorcerer appeared, resurrecting the undead, but Arlon's elf archer shot him down. King Necron fell, and Arlon claimed his third victory. Now, undead skeleton archers were in his army. The situation grew dire with the arrival of the orcs. The orcs, savage and powerful, armed with trolls and ogres. Their chieftain Grimgor brought 9 legions. The battle was in the mountain pass. Arlon responded with 3,000 soldiers, a mix of all races. He used the wedge formation, a triangular advance. The orcs charged like a battering ram, but Arlon's dwarves and barbarians halted them. Trolls appeared, crushing infantry, but elf and undead archers weakened them. Grimgor revealed himself and clashed with Arlon's royal guards. The battle neared 10 minutes, but Arlon's cavalry flank strike ensured victory. The orcs became allies. The final and most terrifying battle was against the dragons. Zolmort controlled the dragons, infusing them with dark fire. The dragon kingdom was of sky and flame. Arlon united all of Eldoria, 5,000 soldiers from all races, including dragon rebels. The battle was in the Great Valley. Dragons rained fire from the skies, but Arlon's undead and dwarf soldiers withstood the flames. Elf and orc archers brought the dragons down. Zolmort appeared with the Dark Crystal. Arlon approached with his personal royal guards. The crystal exploded, but Arlon shattered it. Zolmort fell, and Eldoria found peace. But the saga did not end there. The Epic Battles online arena remained eternally open. Arlon became a legendary strategist, training new warriors. Every player became a new Arlon, building their army and battling with thousands of soldiers, unlocking all 18 units, clashing with the world's best strategists in multiplayer, practicing in offline mode, boosting win streaks online. Each battle, a 10-minute epic adventure, won by killing the king or half the enemy forces. Years passed. Arlon's apprentice, the young warrior Zara, emerged. She learned Arlon's tactics and faced new enemies. Remnants of Zolmort, new sorcerers, arose. In her first battle, Zara fought dwarf warriors with a human-elf mixed army. She modified the formation to scissors and won. Then against a barbarian orc alliance, she resurrected undead to bolster her defense. Each victory unlocked new powers: magical wizards, colossal giants, and even small dragons. Zara entered the grand tournament Masters Online. Here, strategists with 50-plus wins competed. She formed a 4-player team with friends, 3 humans and 1 AI. They practiced in private online matches. In the first round, they faced a dragon army. Zara placed archers on high hills, infantry below, cavalry on the sides. When the dragons attacked, arrows rained, securing victory. Second round, undead and orc mix. Zara used retreat and counter, fall back to lure, then strike. In the tournament final, Zara faced Zolmort's heir, the Dark King. 10,000 soldiers clashed. Zara used all 18 units. Human royal guard in the center, elf and undead archers in the rear, barbarian and dwarf heavies in front, orc trolls on flanks, dragons in the sky. The battle began. Fire, arrows, swords, and magic. The Dark King's giants shook the earth, but Zara's wizards froze them. In the final moments, Zara approached the king and slew him. Eldoria was saved. Epic Battles Online is the realm of eternal battles. Every player writes their own story, testing new formations, teaming with friends in co-op battles, and setting records. Peace is temporary, war is eternal. Join in, become a strategist, and achieve epic victories.